Hello, greetings. So this is a continuation of my case against Pakistan, part 3. How they planned. Oh my goodness. In retrospect. So this is years of thinking about the case. But I have not done any sort of paperwork right now. I'm going through a psychological visvasa, a strange kind of feeling on my left brain and in my body attacks some kind of energy. So excuse me. This thing is going to be quite slow and haphazard. So how they planned these Pakistanis against, it. Now I realize it is against the Khoja community. Mr. Ahmad Ghulam Ali Jagla, the one who composed the Pakistan's national anthem. You know, my teacher in St. Vianney's, after having been to Auntie Laili Begum's school, Iranian school near Mehfil Shah Khurasan, that area. But we lived in Soldier Bazaar in Karachi. St. Vianney's teacher who used to come to our place. So I think once what happened is she made us do this for Christmas, Sing Santa Claus is coming around. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. We did it in the area auditorium part or gym indoors in which is, that area which is in St. Joseph's Convent School near the statue. I don't know what they call it. It's like a gym. It's like a place indoors. So we had this. I don't remember my St. Vianney's teacher's name, but they got me separated from her, sending her to Saudi Arabia. It still is difficult to talk about. That they don't leave children, these Pakistani Muslims, Punjabi. So on Kashmir Road, they had a Mela, carnival. So she met my mother there. Okay, so Kashmir Road, right? Dr. Feroz Ahmed years later, they pursued this. So they are Kashmiri Muslims. I have this thing, inference. My case is very, very tough. I hope you will cooperate and help, because this is about lives, many lives. Pakistan is, I'm going to show you how cruel, treacherous, how they pursued. They don't leave us. So when I was a child, my teacher had this jingle bells. We did we were singing. It went on air. They didn't like it. So I'm wondering why they didn't separate me from Masuma auntie, who was Gujarati, our family friend too. I used to go to her for tuitions too. But this Christian teacher of St. Vianney's, they sent her to Saudi Arabia. Now, Before that, I used to blame one of my aunts, my mother's sister. But now, I mean, how cleverly they've done it. It's like killing four birds with one stone, and pursuing it. So my Christian teacher of St. Vianney's at that time, 1975 or 4, because then we left for London. So my Christian teacher met my mother and my aunt, Daulat. They were on Kashmir Road, Mela. So she said she didn't have the heart to tell me, and that my mother, she conveyed it to my mother to tell me that she was transferred to Saudi Arabia. I was very young, and my teacher didn't have the heart to tell me. So she told my mother they met at the Kashmir Road Mela. You know that now it's made into a big sports complex. They have wedding this thing there. What do you call it? Wedding ceremonies, their reception, walima. So this is just one point. And Dr. Farooq Ahmed is Kashmiri, and she lived near that area in Tariq Road, PECHS. So Kashmir Road is also very near to Dr. Farooq Ahmed's house. Now that's I met her in when Dr. Todd, the psychologist of Karachi American School representing, sent me there, and was herself in Karachi University. Dr. Todd, the American psychologist, transferred me to Mrs. Eva Hassan, who was doing her PhD at the Institute, Clinical Institute of Farooq Ahmed. So I'm having a bit of a difficulty breathing and all this psychological impediment. It's on. They've given us also Masha's son. I will talk about Akil, who architected the Beria complex building, and how they took his name away and they put their own names, Punjabi, Kashmiri, Pathan. But now the Pakistani army is full of the Punjabis. And you can listen to Arif Ajakai. He's talking about this against Pakistan, how they have been killing Balochis, Mahajirs, and all. I'm following him on YouTube. So it's very difficult to explain. Kashmiri is coming, Atiq, and from Happy Homes. We also had a Kashmiri old servant. I mean, not an old, he was young, but it was old times we had him. My father's family house in Karachi, opposite Nishta Park. Now I am a prayer survived of Allama Rashid Turabi, who also used to come to our place before going for majlises to recite at Nishta Park. Yeah, so I don't have the heart, and they have the everything to go on destroying people's lives, damaging. And please, I need to take a break. So I apologize, but I need to spread this word, and someone needs to take action to stop these Punjabi, Kashmiri Muslims, Pathans who pursued me in CAS too. I suspect Mr. Naeem Surwardi, the accountant teacher, and many other things will come later on. Thank you so much.